It's holiday season, nigga.
Welcome to Tales from the Crib podcast, #1 podcast for your daily news and your weekly gossip. So you already know what you need to do. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, hit that like button. While you at it, hit that notification bell, because they done robbed Gucci, man. Druski done made people mad, and man, my birthday done passed, man. Turn up time, man. It's Philly Supreme 305. We in this, and I got my codes with me.
Chico grinding, Chico 2 times. Welcome to the show. A lot of topics, a lot of people getting robbed, a lot of greasy neck chain tours going on, and we're here to settle it, because it's down with the yo.
Man, I'm still mad about that. My team, Miami Hurricanes, just lost. But we ain't gonna talk about that this episode, man. We're gonna say that for the sports. This is for the gossip, man. We got the news you wanna know. We got the tea you need, man. It's piping hot. So go ahead, hit that hype button, hit that like button. Man, go ahead and comment. And you better be nice in the comments, because I'll be watching. But this Tales from the Crib, episode 238.
Hit that super thing.
Man. Did I do good
And
that time?
please don't hooba stain.
I didn't say man not one time.
You just said man right there.
That don't count.
Fail.
That don't count. That don't count. You can't count that.
And you can't count at all. But welcome to the show. Another week, another gossip, a lot of crap going on. Are you ready to start the show?
Man, I've been born already, man.
Speaking of born ready, allegedly Gucci Man, let me get out of the way so we can see this. Gucci Man was forced to let Pooh Shiesty out of his contract so he could sign to Yo Gotti. They said the tables have turned. We got a video showing the breakdown, and then we're going to give you our thoughts on this whole crazy situation.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this, man, but, no, I'm lying. Hey, Gucci man, LaFleur, you went and signed 100 nigga from Memphis, Tennessee to try to antagonize Gotti all because he fucked your wife. Then you dropped them little niggas
Dang, we barely in.
and kept Pooh, and not Gotti done took Pooh Shiesty from you. How it feel to have a Memphis nigga, man, take your wife and your #1 artist? You gotta tighten up, Gucci. All that goofy shit you were doing. Signing 100 nigga from Memphis, Tennessee, you ain't never heard them nigga mixtape. Just signing a nigga trying to antagonize a nigga. And you know we know about the other little shit that just happened too. Yeah, we gonna run that later on though, Gucci. She real shiesty around here, I see. Hey, y'all. Hey, Gucci. Hey, Gucci LaFleur, you know I grew up around my granddad and them, bro. They say when you get married, man, you supposed to always keep your wedding ring on. Always keep your Damn, my bad, Gucci. You don't know what yours is.
Okay.
You already switched sides. You already doing a song with the ops.
Like, I could agree with me being in there and having some alone time to think. I could really agree with it, but like to this day, I still ain't really got over that. You know what I'm saying? So it's my little cousin. Like I was there, you know, every step of the way until, unfortunately, I wasn't there no more. You know, so me coming home to that, like being in there when you hear a death and you know you get the bad news, it don't feel real, especially like without you being able to go to a funeral or see him like right there. So it just like, it's like a whole different world in there, so it ain't feel real. But me getting out here not being able to see him or call him or him to tell me welcome home, you know, still messing with me up for real, so I ain't really got over it yet. Some things about Big Scar, like some of his characteristics, like dude was like a real like comedian for real, you know. He had a good heart, he had a big heart too, and once he mess with you, he'll give you the shirt off his back, so. But he was a real funny dude, like they ain't gonna never understand because he got a lot of clips out there though, he, you know, on the internet, he love the internet playing and just chilling, like, but yeah, he was the one, like, he was the black sheep too on his side, like, nobody had went far as he went, you know what I'm saying, but really us for real, so he provided and protected a lot of people, and he was the one. I just wish I was there with him, like to keep him balanced, and you know what I'm saying? Like we feed off each other. He'll tell me when I'm wrong, I tell him when he wrong. Like we salute each other once we do good, and you know that's my little cousin, that's my kinfolk for sure.
Like I said, you ain't help
Like I said, Gucci ain't help with Gucci ain't help with Gucci ain't help with Gucci ain't help with you talking about. I don't give a fuck about no receipts with no funky 10,000. They want enough. My brother's funeral was 60K and all 10K. It's still him. It's still him. It's still him. What's 10 to 60? What's 10 to 60? What is 10K to 60? And for you something about he didn't have life insurance, he did have life insurance. We made sure he was good. Up out of here. Yeah, he had life insurance. Gucci probably had some on him too, but y'all got him fucked up.
You
Man,
making boxes?
I mean, yeah, she working at she working at
UPS.
UPS basically. So, but let me put it together for you, man. Pooh Shiesty and Big Scar are relatives, man. They cousins, man. They both got signed to 1017 Gucci, man. Everybody know, man. Pooh Shiesty went to jail, and while Pooh Shiesty went to jail, man, Big Scar was out here running things. But then, to his demise, man, he took some substances and Big Scar passed away.
He overdosed.
Basically
You can say that.
he overdosed, and then the way basically they mad about the way that Gucci man handled the situation. People on Big Scar's side saying that he only gave 10K out of 60K.
Well, yeah, the misunderstanding was that Gucci's first sentence was that he was going to cover the whole cost of the funeral. Like, Gucci's a multi-millionaire, and it's his artist. So you're thinking that he has insurance, or even if not, he has his own money, that he could cover the funeral no problem. And when it came time for them to kind of submit receipts and get payment for it, he was like, "Oh, I could only give y'all 10K." Well, it's like, well, you told us you got us. We paid. We did the whole thing. It's 60,000. Now you're saying you only got 10K.
I mean,
You got 1/6 of the bill, so it's like,
Yep. Basically, so I mean, basically, and then she was saying in the video how, like, they had life insurance on Big Scar, but then once Gucci man get out word, like, I'm gonna handle it, and they thinking like, big Gucci man got that guap, so but they only gave 10K, and then later on, Gucci man wife Keisha Kior showed that no, man, they gave 10K, and then the the record label gave another 10K, so that's 20K in total. So. So I mean,
it's still shameful that they're not covering the whole thing, especially if they said they were, and they had insurance and stuff. So it's not like they're gonna end up like screwed or messed up about it. But they were thinking like, oh, you're gonna cover these costs, and if we have this insurance money, then that'll just be extra money to go to his mom and his family, because he was probably a big breadwinner in the family, and now he's just gone, So they should get some sort of compensation.
Exactly.
And they're not,
Exactly. I mean, and so you got
partial.
that. So then, like, exactly, they not, and then you have that situation where, like, Gucci man, he gave a little 10K to the funeral, but I mean, he could have did more. But then, and on top of that, you see the little post on a video right here with Pooh Shiesty left, where he said, "What Mob Ties Global and my camera was solo cert. Only 2 in the world gave me some on my release. N-word, no label, no family, no rap, N-word." See what that says? No label. Who the label? Gucci man. So that's 2 things. That's 2 strikes against Gucci right there. One, you did my family wrong. And then on top of that, 2, you did me wrong. So you even helped me out. All you did was post a little post on IG to get your clout up. Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah, he should have been in better communication. If that's his number 1 artist and he's locked up and he's approaching getting a release, you think that Gucci would be orchestrating the release to maybe have cars waiting on him or armored cars to take him wherever he needs to go if it's not that far, or if he needs to get on a plane, that Gucci's, right there. If he was smart, I mean, not even thinking about it, but like being a good businessman, and this is a big artist, one thing you want to take care of your artist, but 2, like, that is going to give him clout. If he shows up and has got an armored car with a bunch of money and an outfit for him, that's the Instagram photo. Say he's going to fly him out somewhere, they get on a private jet together, that's the Instagram photo that's going to go viral. Exactly. So he really could have PR'd this and got 1017 back on the map, because he's made habitual mistakes. He's almost like the Michael Jordan of general managers when it comes to managing rosters. I mean, he had the OG Brick Squad team that had all kinds of superstars and hits, and just through personal disagreements, like it all folded and went to Brick Squad Monopoly, where everyone would rather be under Waka Flocka than Gucci Man because he's so hard to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So it just shows like he's not really into it. I think like
He's a bad business person. He's doing bad. He's continuously bad at business. Like you see, like you just said,
it
like
don't seem like it was hard, wasn't it? Like he was doing it just to spite Yo Gotti. Like you said, like he just wanted to get Memphis artists, and it went too crazy. Go ahead.
Exactly. But like you said, he's a bad businessman. Like you said with Waka Flocka, we gonna peel it back a little bit. Like Waka Flocka, OJ the Juice Man, like who the kid, you know who
Slim Duncan, Young Joey,
Slim Duncan, Young Joey. It's a reason why 10-7.
K-Don,
It's a reason, yeah, exactly. It's a reason why Waka Flocka made Brick Squad, because
Monopoly.
Brick Squad Monopoly, because Gucci Man was never right with the business. Like he always put himself over the artist. Like it
There
just
was always handshake business rather than contract business.
Exactly.
So he always had wiggle room to screw his own people.
exactly.
Because when you want a contract, you got to honor that contract.
Mhm.
But you got a handshake deal, or I'm going to give you a chain type of deal. You could go back on your word or say that's not what I really said.
Exactly.
But when you got it written in contract papers, you got to honor that. So I feel like that's why he conducted himself like that. Waka was cool with it for a minute as a young guy coming up, but once he got in the business game, he learned it from his mom. He had to make his own way, and the whole pretty much roster went with him, and a lot of people were confused.
And that was the crazy part. Like I would understand if it was just like, oh yeah, Walker felt like it was Walker and Gucci Man issue,
Whole
but like
crew.
the whole crew felt like Gucci Man was just a bad, like he a great rapper, he a legend in the game, but
Yeah,
when it comes
Frenchie too.
but when it comes to business, like he ain't, it ain't right, it ain't never right. It ain't never right when it comes to Gucci Man. And then on top of that, he stayed going to jail
Yeah.
because that's how he lost the Migos. Because he said he lost the Migos to Q and them because he kept going to jail.
Yeah.
The whole Young Thug, we had Young Thug around and Rich Homie Quan and all that stuff. Pee Wee Longway. It's just crazy. And then like you just said, with the whole Yo Gotti beef, that just adds on top of it. Like he was cool with Yo Gotti, then him and Yo Gotti fall out over a female.
It's funny, Waka kept on wanting to scream Brick Squad, so he made it BSM, Brick Squad Monopoly. But it confused a lot of people because they thought, oh, this is like an imprint label of Brick Squad, or they're all still Brick Squad. But no, it's like they were under Brick Squad, but Brick Squad under Waka.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, that would definitely be crazy as hell if Pooh Shiesty actually did sign with Yo Gotti. I mean, I don't feel like he would.
Do you think that's real? I mean, we only have hearsay reports. We've been checking out, combing the web about what's really going on with the situation, and many sources are saying that Pooh is signing to Yo Gotti, and that they want that Memphis connection, and it's all off of him feeling like that Gucci didn't show love when he was supposed to.
Man, I hope that's not true. If anything, I hope he just goes solo and do his own
Independent?
yeah, do his own little independent thing. Because I mean, signing with an artist, signing with
You
an
know who
artist.
he's signed to?
Who?
If I don't know if legal troubles, if he could do it right now, but if he's gonna sign someone that's his homie, he's gonna sign to OTF.
Oh nah, he won't sign to Dirk. And I mean,
He got an OTF chain.
Dirk ain't nobody's around. Who's gonna? It's just him.
Him and Duty Low
That's
back
not-
on the
nah,
scope.
That ain't gonna do nothing. But nah, I feel like
Buka.
he gonna do his.
Him, Duty Low, and Buka.
Yeah, because he already got an artist. He got the K Carbon girl that hangs around with Glorilla. He's hanging around with Glorilla. That was in that song. He got a female artist, and then he got Big 30, his homie Big 30. So I mean, he got that. So and he had and then Big 30 got the little bird thing going on, his little group. So I mean, they got a lot of things going. They got a lot of things there. But I mean, this whole little situation's crazy. I mean, the future of 1017 just looks murky as hell. Big Walk Dog gone. He released Big Walk Dog. Fujiano's in jail right now. He don't get out until like the top of 2027.
It's crazy because Mimo 600 just tapped in with Fujiano. Mimo's on OTF, and they did a song together right before Fuji went to jail. And it seemed like Mimo was gonna start like getting more in tune with them, but people go to jail and those like kind of relationships got put on hold. Like when he left OTF, Mimo was gonna sign to Dolph because he got so cool with Dolph and had a feature that he saved, but Dolph passed away, so he didn't get to do it.
Then on top of that, the enchanting girl that Gucci Man signed, she passed away from overdose. Then you get the girl from San Antonio, the K Shawty girl. She left the group. She doing her own little thing. Now. So I mean, like this whole 1017 record label. I mean, it's not.
It ain't been nothing since the glory days.
It ain't been nothing since the glory days. I mean, honestly, it got me questioning.
A little flame when Pooh was on fire before he went to jail, but. That's it.
Exactly, man. But it got me questioning, like when it comes down to it, when it comes to artists and artists running record labels, like who would you say is the best artist that actually ran a record label out of Yo Gotti, Gucci Man, and Rick Ross?
Gucci Man's doing such a bad job. He's like the Jerry Jones of owners right now when it comes to the rap game. Like he's someone that like you may not trust his word, you might not put faith in him, like. You may not want to sign with 1017 because it's like, oh, Gucci woke up on the wrong side of bed and now he wants to cut you. And someone's supposed to be building a whole campaign behind you and putting you on. So, yeah, I honestly wouldn't be. I would rather still go to BSM. Hook me up with Waka.
Oh, Lord. I mean, I guess. I mean, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about the whole situation. Do y'all feel like Pooh Shiesty and them really did rob Gucci Man for his chain, his wedding ring, and his chain? And his chain and his watch. I mean,
some people were saying though. Here's some reports coming out a little bit before the show saying that was maybe like fake or bad news. And Gucci posted a picture of him supposedly with his chain and his ring on. But then some people are saying it looks like an old picture, not a current picture. So when we get an update on this, we'll definitely let you know because there is going to be an update because Pooh Shiesty's first day out song that he released was still under 1017. So he could say F Gucci and all this stuff, but if he's under contract to Gucci, his music's going to go through Gucci and he's going to get a cut. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. And then with Gucci and Gotti's, personal beef, that's a whole nother factor to it. So comment down below, whose side are you on? Are we still, we're still saying long live Dolph over here. We miss young Dolph, so it's forever screw Yo Gotti. Right?
Yep. No, wait, what? Forever screw Yo Gotti? I listen to Yo Gotti music still. I like Yo Gotti.
Yeah, this guy, the same guy that also supports the Eagles and the Chiefs at the same time.
Andy Reid.
He's a flip-flopper.
That's crazy!
But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. We got my co-host's favorite comedian, Druski, but did Druski take it way too far with this one? So he took it far with the mega church parody. So what do y'all think? Social users say they had to unfollow Druski for poking fun at churches. We are in pretty serious times. So you can see the comments there. We're going to have a video clip. Then we'll give you our own thoughts on this whole parody skit.
Do you want a revolution? I'm going to have Wanda stand up here. Wanda, please. Wanda told us earlier this month that she cannot have a baby anymore. So I impregnated her with the word of God. I'm going to impregnate everyone with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. Impregnate. I had somebody in the congregation ask why I'm wearing Christian Dior and Christian Louboutins. Because I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise.
Sounds something like my
Christian first. And I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. Give him some praise.
Give him some praise. Look at that. Say Druski's skit wasn't an attack on religion or Christianity, though it was an attack on those preachers who call themselves leading people to Christ, but focus on themselves, praise, finance, gain, and manipulating their congregation. And like they say in Matthew 7:15, beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep clothing. So I mean,
that's
like,
always I watch my codes with the side eye.
He's
a false prophet.
The lies. I mean, the prophet, man, but the lies, man. But like,
You're right, I am. Everyone follow me.
Horrible. But like they said, man, Druski wasn't talking about the church. He's talking about these pastors that basically preach for the views. They're not really giving out no real sermons. They're not really saying anything they're basically not saying anything, quoting anything from the Bible. I mean, I feel the same way Druski feel because I've been watching a lot of mega church things, and they've been spending a lot
watching midget what?
Mega church stuff. Like they've been showing a lot of They've been showing like a lot of things. Like, you know, these people, these church pastors.
They take advantage of mega churches.
Who, you?
Yeah.
Well, how?
My buddy was on what is it, CBC?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is, whatever the acronym is. But yeah, he had a huge church, and they had like a giant skate park, and so like you could like skateboard, like
Oh, you
skateboard.
took advantage of like using a skate park and everything.
Yeah. So I
Oh.
would go with them sometime,
Mhm.
and it's like you're supposed to skate and then go inside and like hear the sermon or whatever's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just, when everyone go in, I would like act like I'm going in, go to the bathroom, and then come back out and keep skating, and I'd have the whole skate park to myself. It was awesome.
Hard, but they should strike you down and send you to hell. But like I was saying before, man, these mega churches, these pastors, they out here doing the unthinkable. They out here buying these jets. They buying these big ass houses. They spending money on jewelry. They spending money on clothes. Like,
You need to get out of the podcasting game and get in a church game.
I mean, that's what they doing, right? It's a new hustle. They selling false hope. They really motivational speakers. I mean, cause like the people that Druski was imitating was like people like Mike Todd. Mike Todd is like this pastor that he does like I sent you a whole bunch of his stuff.
Yeah.
He does a whole bunch of crazy stuff, just like the basically do his preach, speak his scripture and everything. Like he'll walk around pouring syrup on couches, pouring syrup over the Bible and whipped cream. And then other times he had like a trampoline.
I don't think the Lord asked for that.
I mean, I know the Lord definitely didn't ask for that, because you don't gotta do, if you're trying to give the Lord's word, he don't need all that extra fluff. You don't need all the extra fluff to give the Lord's word. The Lord's word is basically enough. But I mean, it's a lot of people that try to manipulate. Like you got the Mike Todd dude. Then we did the other dude, that Bishop Whitehead. Like they be dressing all crazy. They be dressing like they rappers. And that's just the problem nowadays. Like these church pastors, they don't really want to give the word of God. They want to be like the next P. Diddy.
I mean, I think they enjoy the stage too much. They enjoy being in front of people. They enjoy everyone looking at them. And, especially if the church is raking in the bucks, they're like, hey, if I'm going to, have a giant congregation, I better look nice. Yep. And that's when they start getting into Gucci and, Louis Vuittons and all that stuff. But you're really not supposed to have, like, money like that, right?
I mean, you can't, I feel like a lot of churches should be nonprofit, and like all the money they get, they should just give it out to the community. They should give it out to the community, and they should do a lot of other stuff. Like they should living a modest lifestyle.
A lot of them are nonprofit, but you could also be nonprofit and be like, I decide that my salary is $500,000 a year.
Nah, that's too much. You gotta live a modest lifestyle. That's not living modest at all. You like you all that money going.
That's modest in California.
He in the California. I think he's in Mike Todd is like in Tulsa, Tulum or something like that. Tulsa, Oklahoma, or something like that. He's not in California.
Basically, they give you a house in Oklahoma for free.
Exactly. Like so, the way these mega churches be moving, Druski did his thing, man. It was pinpoint exact. He showed exactly what they be doing, and it's just wrong. Like they put their money over the people. And I mean, I just gotta give Druski his flowers, because once again, like it time and time again when he did that little roll tide thing, that was funny.
That was super funny.
That was funny when he did the church, when he did the Bible church thing. That was funny as hell. Like every time Druski does a skit, it always hit. Even this one right here, it's already over 61 million views.
Oh yeah, I mean it was getting like national news attention.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I think I saw it on like GMA.
That's shit. Look at that. That's up.
Because like people know it is. They've seen it. I mean, they literally had a TV show on it for a while. What was I forget what it's called. It was like on TLC about the rich people, church people.
Oh yeah. I seen that. Yeah. With the church.
They have like a Rolls Royce and like they have a driver and all that stuff. It's that show on HBO, even the Gemstones.
Yeah, the Gemstones with the dude from Eastbound and Down.
Yeah, they have a whole show making fun of basically the same thing.
Basically, these mega churches are basically like cults, and like the way they be doing people. As I've been doing my research, like they be like the one pastor that was like, oh, he got to make a certain amount of money, and they finna lock the doors until they make that. Like that's just crazy.
Yeah, he wanted to hold him like for ransom for like 10 bands.
Exactly, and that's the reason why a lot of people are just turned off from church. Like you see rappers like T.I., he out here doing interviews like, oh yeah, I don't go into church anymore because sometimes they feel like a strip club. Other times they feel like they just trying to target me out for money. And I mean, they just trying to target you out for money. Like I feel like they're not really trying to give the word or anything like that. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't go to church, because they feel like it's a scam. Like they just really trying to scam you out of your money. They don't really care about basically saving anybody.
Yeah, I mean most churches would want a celebrity person. You know, because they were like, "Oh, you want to donate 10% of your salary?
See,
Maybe 5%?
that's why people don't. That's what it's horrible.
Gotta donate to the church."
That's why they manipulate people. That's why every time you see church stuff go on, it's like around like 4 in the morning, 7 in the morning, and like who's up that early on a Sunday? Your grandma.
I don't know what church you're going to.
The churches that you can see it on. You don't
Sounds like
remember,
a bunch of
you remember
sacrifice
back in the
going
day when TV used to go off when you was a kid, like around like 12, 1 in the morning, like TV, like it was no more TV stations. Like that's when like the Girls Gone Wild commercials to come on and everything. You never seen that?
Yeah.
Like
I mean, I've seen when all the
infomercials?
infomercials come on at like 4 or 5 in the
And
morning.
it's infomercials in like church stuff. That's the only thing it was on.
They have church infomercials, yeah.
It was church. No, it was actually they had like church sermons. They was doing church sermons, and then you had those in other channels. They had just infomercials. It was just all
I don't
infomercials.
know. That's probably some Florida stuff.
And then you had the news, like 4 or 5 o'clock news. That's all the stuff like you never seen 5 o'clock news?
5 in the morning?
Yeah, you don't be up that early. That's
I think
why.
it'd be like 6. I think the earliest I've seen is like the 6 a.m. news.
You think news starts at 6 in the morning?
Yep.
This guy, man.
News never stops, technically.
Yeah, that's what I mean with the new. True, but with the new news segments and all this stuff come on, it starts around like 4 or 5. Like Breakfast Club, they get there at 4 or 5 in the morning. They start
Yeah, but they start at like
5, 6. They start at 5, 6.
That's why Charlemagne goes to bed at like 8:30.
Exactly. That's you ain't know that.
No, I didn't think it was that early. I mean, I used to listen to him, and I know like going to college, like listen to them at like 7 in the morning, and they would already be on there, like having a full on show.
Mm-hmm.
So I know they probably had to be there at like 6 or 5.
Exactly. See, that's what they used to do at the church. Like the church, like watch. You gonna watch. BET used to have. I remember BET used to have on Sundays. I don't know if they still do it. They still have the little church segments. Like on Sundays, all they show is church. Well, all the way to like 12 o'clock. They used to have that. But I mean, this is funny, man. I need y'all to comment down below some of your favorite Druski skits. Do you feel like he went too far? Because I mean, I don't feel like he went too far. I feel like he showed exactly what everybody see. He showed you.
Check out my closest short where he talked about this. It's doing well. And make sure y'all slander him in the comments below.
You hater. But moving on. Speaking of other haters, man, it looks like here ASAP Rocky.
Yes, ASAP Rocky seemingly throws shots at Drake on new song "Stole Your Flow." People getting BBLs. Lucky we don't body shame. And yeah, he had a bunch of bars definitely aimed at Drake. But it seemed like this song was a little bit old, and Drake already kind of smoked him a little bit on Family Matters. But we got a video clip, and then we're going to give you our own opinion on the situation.
Obviously, the internet's going to decide who you're talking about on that song.
Sure. I think we all know.
They're going to say it's Drake. I mean, that's a man who was with you in those early days, too.
Sure.
Brought you on tour. Where did things go wrong in that relationship?
I mean, I don't know. I started just seeing people who just started out as friends and just became foes, seemed like they was unhappy for you and, just started sending shots. And I think that's what led to any of our misunderstandings or whatever the case is. So it really ain't smoke.
Does it feel resolvable to you, or you think it's too far?
It don't even need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for what?
But you're like, no secret, like that song's for him.
No, I don't really.
Or it's for anyone.
It's
who
for
might
whoever
be...
feel like it's about them.
Fair enough.
I forever owe Drake. First conversation, he's saying he's gonna take me on tour, and I'm like, wow, man, I don't know, man, whatever. When I met him, everything, like before the tour, he came to come see me. He brought me out to Fashion Week. Fashion is my Versace store. He was DJing, did an event there. He brought me on stage, showed me love. And this is when I was a nobody, And man, Drizzy, man, he's good people, man. The only person that put on for me when I ain't have nobody was Drake. I'm talking about Drake was the first person to put on, like, before anybody. He didn't want to sign me. Yeah. He didn't want to. It was like, yo, that's raw talent, yo. Like, you got to shine, yo. I'm going to see to it.
Because Drake's a hater. Because, Drake, Drake.
Is he a hater, or did he, like, give him his, like, first look and, like, help him with, like, start of his exploding and, like, give him some shine?
Exactly.
And then this man tried to, like, eventually go after the, one of his favorite women.
Nah. See, exactly let me see what's going on, man. Drake is a #1 hater, man. Drake tried to give you that stimulus package like he gave Isla McConan and Block Boy JB, where like he give you
This
that.
was way before that though.
No, I mean this is still the Drake stimulus package. This is how he used to do. He hop on your song, he make you hot, and then to him he feels like you owe him for the rest of your life. You'll never be hotter than him. You'll never be hotter than him. But then
I mean, is he wrong?
A$AP Rocky at one point, I feel like he could have been hotter than that. He could have been higher than Drake. Like when
I hear a lot of couldas, but I don't hear a lot of actually ours.
I mean, that's now because he ended up going.
But I'm talking about current.
I'm talking about back then. I'm talking about back then.
Anywhere in between.
No, back then Drake. No, back then A$AP Rocky was going. He had the fashion. Everyone wanted to dress like A$AP Rocky. Nobody wanted to
He
dress.
had the fashion, but I mean, Drake's been on since I was in middle school, dog. Like,
but he had the fashion. People wanted to dress like him. People wanted to dress up A$AP Rocky. Nobody wanted to dress like Drake. They was laughing at Drake saying, you light skin, you sensitive like Drake. You call me emotional Jesse because I was saying emotional stuff like Drake.
yeah, he used to be pretty emotional.
Exactly. So nobody Drake was up there. Like Drake was up there. People like he had the #1 in music, but people wanted to dress like A$AP Rocky. They wanted to do the what he did. He had the Houston swag thing going on.
Even though he's from New York. So he wants to talk about appropriation whenever he's swagger jacked whole different cities.
But still, Drake would, like I said, man, Drake's a hater, man. Drake was mad that A$AP Rocky didn't need his help. He gave Isla McConan the tools. Say song. Isla McConan still needed his help. He gave Block Boy JB the song. Block Boy JB still needed his help, even though he'll sound with Yo Gotti. A$AP Rocky didn't need his help no more as soon as he gave him that hit.
So it seemed like they were cool for the longest, and then this beef kind of popped up. I know it had to do with women because they both allegedly smashed. A$AP smashed Drake's baby mama before he ever got with her, and of course Drake smashed Rihanna before A$AP had a baby with her. So they both hooked up with each other's baby mamas, kind of before they had their turn. And it's like, is it just really like from checking academics and all the different sources, everyone reporting on it? It seems like it's mainly off that. I think maybe it started as a little sneak diss for it's like, man, you so much on me, like you're trying to Eskimo brother, like be in the Eskimo brother club with me. And then there's a little sneak diss and then sneak diss back and forth. And now it's like built to where it's like a whole thing. Because I know Rihanna meant a lot to Drake. So I don't know. I don't remember that far back. Was Drake the first one to kind of sneak diss?
Yeah, I mean he was, but I mean that's the only thing I say A$AP Rocky did wrong, because if you go on now saying Drake the one that put you on and Drake the one you doing interviews saying that Drake put you on
yeah,
tour.
they have all that video footage.
You got all that video footage. You say Drake the one that put you on tour, but then you turn around and then you basically backdoor Drake. You talk to Rihanna, knowing everybody know from day one that he like two people. Drake like two people. He want Nicki Minaj. And he wanted Rihanna. Everybody knew back in the day. That's what Drake wanted. Those two people, and
yeah, like and you gotta be, if you're a real deal homie, like you leave that shit.
You gotta
alone.
leave those
like,
two alone. I mean, all those females in the rap game that you can mess with.
Comment down below if you've ever had a homie's ex that you like ran into him, and then they try to kind of do too much. Did you go with it, or did you tell them to get the hell out of here, or like man, like we friends, like. Or we cool, like it ain't never gonna be nothing beyond than us being cool.
Nah, you see exactly that. It's just all wrong. And then you got A$AP Rocky over here talking about, oh, his mama saw it, saying, oh yeah, all those girls you messing with is bums. I see you with Rihanna, and like the whole time you ain't try to shut that down. Like, nah, mama, that's the homie. That's the homie girl. Like Drake put me on. That's the real thing you should have did. But I really don't know what came first. Did you smash Drake baby mama first? I mean, and then you smash Rihanna, or or did Drake? I mean, I don't know.
I think they were just both in each other's past, but yeah, it would be crazy to see like when
when
they knew about shit,
like which one
and what actually happened first.
Exactly, it's like yeah, like which one came first? Did Drake smash Rihanna? And then later on, then like he was like, you know what, I'm gonna smash Drake baby mama. Then I don't know, man. That's the whole crazy situation. These rappers is weird when they come to these females. Like yeah, that's a lot of
crazy.
I don't Eskimo brothers.
I don't like him, but you know he sometimes does say some real stuff. I don't like 6ix9ine because he snitched. But even he was talking about it, and he was like, somebody, you know, he be with all those streamers now. And somebody was asking him, was like, why do all these rappers like share like the same like 50 women? And he's like, you know how like someone tells you a good place to eat? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, recommendations. That's what it is. He goes, it's recommendations. You be talking to your homie, you catching up in the studio, and your homie be like, oh, I just smashed this little thought box. And, she was a 10 out of 10. And then, like she down with it, just hit her in the DMs. And then this other rapper hits her in the DMs. And it's like, you just find out that it's crazy. They basically paying for it and leaving Yelp reviews for each other.
True.
And then I guess, we made fun of it in that one TV show, that the Eskimo Brothers Network. I wonder if the rappers have like a Eskimo Brothers Network.
I don't know. That'd be weird.
Who would be in the middle of it?
Who?
Odell.
Nasty work.
Because even Odell's an athlete, they kind of be in them same circles as rappers.
Horrible. But to answer your question, the first diss record I think what had to go with was Drake, was from the All the Dogs tape, that the Fear of Heights, when he was talking about like everybody talking about him and Rihanna and all that stuff. And then you had right after that, then ASAP Rocky hopped on the Future and Metro tape.
That's what it was,
with the show of hands. He hopped on that, and he was talking about how like he should have been on that other diss song where like what Kendrick was on also, and he would basically would have said some things about Drake. So I mean,
so Drake really wasn't lying about the 20v1, because we had Rick Ross and all other people kind of going to Drake at the same exact time. Some people were like, he's exaggerating, but when you really look at it, he kind of wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can say that, but I mean, the way that A$AP Rocky and this album is going, A$AP Rocky winning, man. He got Rihanna, she a billionaire.
I mean, that is the ultimate flex.
He got
to be famous and then have a woman that has a Billy.
Exactly. He got 3 kids with her right now.
Locked down.
Then on top of that,
on a 4th.
Exactly, and then on top of that, like this album Don't Be Dumb. 17 tracks just dropping. It got over 130K first week streams.
Yeah, but they say this kind of phony baloney that he was selling a lot of it through merch, and then he was also like through coupon codes, like basically giving away vinyls for free that counted towards sales. So like they're saying that he streamed 25K first week, but if you count the vinyls and shop stuff where they have the album included, that he did like around like 130,000 first week.
I mean,
so he totally did the Taylor Swift type of rollout.
Exactly. If Taylor Swift can do it, if Travis Scott can do it, why can't he do it? Everybody else doing it.
Yeah, but Taylor Swift will sell like 300K and do like 200K streaming, 100K of physical sales or collector editions.
A win's a win. A win's a win.
You know what's crazy is back in the day, I actually liked A$AP more than Drake, because I actually hated.
Like I just said,
I hated Drake in middle school. I started liking some of his songs in high school because the girls were playing so much. So I'm like, all right, that's decent.
Like I just.
And when A$AP came out with his first mixtape and his first first CD, like it was definitely epic tapes. But I just feel like he never really got back to that level again. And then Testing was super bad.
I mean, that's his third album. But like I just said,
I think it's
Drake hit him with the stimulus package. You started listening because you started listening to him. And then he started getting hot, and he ain't need Drake no more like everybody else. Like Black Boy J, like what's going on with Black Boy JB right now? He dropping music, but you ain't really listening to him like that.
He didn't play right.
I mean, what's going on? Isla McConey? He out here going on Twitch. He working at a restaurant, going on Twitch.
He'll be trapped in the closet.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. But I mean, hey, that's what's going on, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Y'all comment down below. Did you listen to the new A$AP Rocky tape? Do you believe that? I mean, I'm right that Drake is the #1 hater. He mad that A$AP Rocky did.
Hey, but look at the stats, man. That shit ain't really close.
He got Rihanna.
Listeners at 885 million, 36. But that's all I'm saying. Drake can make fun of him for being like, man, what the numbers you put on the board, you're like a stay-at-home husband with a hobby.
True.
That's a pretty big diss.
That is a pretty big diss, but at the same time,
he almost disappointed me too. I thought whenever he shot one of his affiliates, who did he shoot?
One is the A$AP dude. I remember, the one the case was beat.
Was it Bari?
No, it wasn't Bari. It was another one.
Yeah, he shot another one of the A$AP members, and I think like they had a disagreement, and Rocky didn't want to fight, so he shot him.
Exactly.
And he shot him in the hand, and I was like, man, you got Rihanna, who's a billionaire, and in New York you can't have no gun like that. And they're like, you're about to get charged with having a gun in New York and do like 5 to 7. And it's like, you just straight up, but like Rihanna. And I was almost like, man, Rihanna should have known to mess up with A$AP. He's in trouble too much. He gets in trouble with the law too much. But I think Rihanna's $1 billion got him out of jail because they had 2 different videos to say that was a real gun, and then he was somehow said that wasn't a real gun, or it was a toy, or that was someone else's gun, or some BS type of answer, and they totally took it. It's like one of those things where they throw a flag on the play in basketball or football, and you're like, oh, the replay clearly shows that's the wrong call. This is going to be an easy review, and then the refs come back and stay with the call. It's like, what the hell were y'all watching?
Hey man,
that's what happened with this court case, because he 100% should have been in jail for like 7 years.
It wasn't a clear video. They just heard it. They didn't see nothing.
It was like 720p, not 4K, but still.
They didn't see him.
Oh yeah, I think that's what it was. They're like, the camera, like, since it was like a street view, you really couldn't see facial features. But even though it was the same hoodie and the same jeans, they're like, this is a popular hoodie. Those are popular jeans.
The glove don't fit. You must have quit. ASAP Rocky beat it. He was innocent.
Baby mama bailed him out.
He's innocent, man. He didn't do it like they said, man. ASAP Rocky's that guy. Like I said, Drake wanna be like ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky got Rihanna. He beat a gun charge. Come on, man. He got
all
the swag.
ASAP Rocky is a Wiz Khalifa that did more than weed.
You think so? Nah.
Because Wiz is the OG.
Nah, I don't.
ASAP's all about LSD and
they finna
doing more.
Blame them in the comments. You guys let me know how y'all feel about that. But moving on here, what we got next, co-host? We got India Love.
We got my co-host's favorite girl in the world, India Love, said that she had to walk away, that she made $2 million on OF before quitting over her brother being bullied. We've got a video clip of this podcast interview. Let's see what she had to say.
You made $2 million from OnlyFans.
Love it.
Okay.
That was something that I was intrigued by.
Okay.
And once I'm intrigued by something, I'm not gonna stop thinking about it. I'm not gonna leave it alone. I posted very racy, raunchy pictures on my Instagram before, like in my 20s and like early teens and shit. Like I was just popping it, you know what I'm saying? But then as time went by, I also was like exposed and exploited by somebody, and my news was already out there on the internet. So my mindset with starting my OnlyFans at the time, and this was very immature of me, it was like, shit, they already seen it already, so shit, why not? Why not give them like, okay, now I don't post bikini pictures and I don't post pictures like that on my Instagram, go to my OnlyFans. And then my OnlyFans, I've never opened like I've never had no crazy ass shit. It was very much pictures, and you see my couple times, you see my ass a couple times, but it was very much like I regulated it the way I wanted to, because I know people go crazy with whatever you put out there on the internet. But at the time, it was just so much good money. I'm like, this is boom, I'm loving it. Bikini pictures, like it wasn't even shit that was like had to be like all that whatever, and they was going up paying for it, like tipping, all that shit. I was getting so much money monthly. I was like really just so happy. Was on a high. And then one day my mom calls me crying, and she's like, my little brother got into a fight at school, and don't tell him I told you, but like guys are like, the kids are teasing him about like having your OnlyFans pictures and shit like that.
Oh my gosh.
That broke me. I don't even want to cry. That broke me because like that's my baby. Like I raised him, and like the last thing I want him to feel like is like embarrassed of me, ashamed of what I'm doing, that really like that's to the core of me. I can't have that. So when that was my pivotal moment of like, okay, let's go to God. God, I know you hear me. I make so much money on here. I just need another way, Lord. Just give me another way to make the money I'm making on this platform. I don't want to do this no more. I feel like, they sending it to my mama. They DMing pictures to my mama. Like people was going out of their way to like overly exploit me, And I should expect that because, I'm putting it out there, people buying the content, but you could do whatever with it after that. So it's like, but I didn't think it would hit me, but God allowed it to happen on purpose. I got down, said a prayer. I'm like, please allow something else like that could take the place of how much money I was making on there, and I could do that. Not even like 5, 6, 7 months later, I'm on Twitch.
Man, making good money too, making the same kind of money.
I made good money.
Man, it's crazy that she said that it took her brother getting bullied at school to stop being OF model, and it's she knows what she was doing. Like I don't know what she expected, like that she could keep it a secret. And even like I don't know what she thought about stopping that, how that was gonna help anything, because like that stuff content is still out there. Like she did a bunch load of content for a short amount of time, because like I don't know if you're still on Twitter, but people still be posting that that stuff randomly, all the time it's out there. So even as her brother goes through school, he's probably gonna still have to deal with that. If you got a super fine sister that got explicit photos, like middle school and high school is gonna be tough for you. But I watched this whole interview. It seemed like she's trying to live a better life and be closer to God, which is, you got to give her props for trying, to be more positive. But, it's crazy. She wanted to do streaming. She runs into DDG and somebody else, and they basically hook her up and tell her how to do everything, help her get her old setup and all of that. And it's, she has life on easy mode. It's like, dang. Coach, wouldn't you love to post some beach pictures and make $2 million a month?
Hell yeah, but I mean that's the problem with a lot of these women nowadays. Like they think that, oh yeah, I can make an OF page, and if I'm not hurting anybody. It's just I'm just doing solo stuff. I'm just doing solo stuff. I'm just posting bikini pictures, just regular things you can post on Instagram. But like you don't understand, like things like this happens every day. Like your brother or family member gets picked on. Even Angel Reese was talking about how she don't even do things. She doesn't even do things. It's like people making AI pictures and sending it to her family members. Yeah. So I mean, like you got to be careful with things. You have to be careful with things like that. And then on top of that, to bring up Kim Kardashian, she talked about how she has to basically.
Her kid was playing Roblox in that one season, and it was like a secret room, and it was like, oh look, here's a link. If you come to this room, we'll give you a link to a Kim K. Ray J video, and y'all know what that is.
Exactly.
And so it's like, and she's a billionaire, and it's over a decade later, and that content is still coming up to where her children could be exposed
on Roblox
to their mom doing that. That is crazy.
And then on top of that,
people don't forget
this. And then on top of that, she's talking about how like she has to go to like the schools to talk to her kid. Like Kim Kardashian has to go to the schools to talk to the kids, to talk to the teachers about it, because the kids get bullied. Yeah. So I mean, you have that. Then on top of it, you have Lana Rose. Allegedly, Lana Rose is going out here saying like she's trying to have all her videos scrubbed off the online. Then don't forget about Mia Khalifa. Mia Khalifa out here doing the same thing too, trying to get all the stuff scrubbed up online. Now she's ashamed of it and everything like that. Like these women don't realize, like once you drop one picture, once somebody pays for this picture, they can do whatever they want with it. They can make it a poster, they can make it a billboard, they can they can make it a T-shirt. Like
you can sue them and stuff, and of course get it taken down, but that takes a lot of time and a lot of money. If you don't have spare money to sue people or attack them legally, then you kind of got to let it be, because lawyers and suing people ain't cheap.
Exactly. And then on top of that, like you thinking like, oh, this is private, it's behind a paywall. Like you don't understand. Like people have lost jobs because of this. Like you don't even understand. Like it's teachers out here that's like have these type of pages, and like they lose their job because somebody found out, or a parent found out, or somebody found.
Parents start showing up at school trying to be like, oh, do you need an assistant?
Exactly, being all creepy and weird. Like this messes up your career. And like I want a lot of people to understand and learn that like you got to make smarter choices in life.
They fire you for being a distraction.
Exactly. All money ain't good money. Fast money ain't always good money. Like, yeah, you see a lot of women out here saying, oh, yeah, I'm making $2 million, but that's only the celebrities. Like, if you're a celebrity, you'll make that much. But if you're a regular schmegular person, like, you sucking and effing for that.
What's crazy is to see, like, those girls that go viral super young, and then they, like, always, like, they're making a little bit of money, but they're like, oh, once I hit 18, I could drop that link. And you see like what is it, Bad Baby, and like what is it, Lil Tay? And they went viral online when they were young. Tay at like 8 years old, Bad Baby when she was like 14, 15 on Dr. Phil.
Yep.
And then when they turned 18, they dropped the link, and they're like, I'm making $5 million a month. And it's just like, oh my god.
But that's not all of them. That's not all of them. That's because of them. That's because they're That's because of them, and because they're celebrities, so they already have a following. And they're not telling regular people like
you gotta up the ante on your $5 secret Snapchat codes.
I mean, exactly, but they're not telling regular people like, I got these fans because I'm on Instagram. I got this many people on Instagram. They gonna watch this. Like, they don't know you. So in order for people to watch you, you gotta basically like do a lot of stuff. And I mean, a lot of girls don't know that, and that's just the sad part. How like they don't tell them that, and then by the time they hop into it, it's just too late because once you drop a video, it's on there for life. I remember back in the day when we were in high school, like girls would be ashamed if they got their news dropped or anything dropped, like, oh, everybody's seeing this, everybody's seeing like my life is ruined. Like now you dropping it behind a paywall for $2.99. Like everybody got $2.99
or $7.99 or $10
or something like that. Like
what's funny is like I think it's crazy to partake or pay for that. But if it's like see like a random girl and then it's like, oh, she suddenly has a link, and I was like, what are you charging? I just want to know what they're charging. I'll click the link, and I'll be like, "You're selling your goodies for $5.99? $5.99 for the goodies?
It's hard times. I gotta pay the rent.
Rent's due.
It's hard, but I mean, and then like they not lucky like India Love, like you said, like India Love basically like had her life on easy mode. Like she started on Tumblr because her sister did Tumblr. Then she like ran into DDG, started doing streaming, ran like.
Well, yeah, she went from Tumblr to basically being a celebrity thought at a young age. Like she had the famous pictures with the game in the park, and linked to multiple rappers and like celebrities and stuff, and kind of like known as a pass around, unfortunately. And then she kind of had that whole, she kind of accepted it and did the super fans, and was capitalizing off of her kind of public image. And now she's like trying to be wholesome and just be like a streamer, which is kind of funny.
It's crazy. It's crazy work out here. I mean, I don't know. Y'all guys comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like, I mean, it's even once you make an OF page and you start actually dropping content on it, ain't no coming back? Or do you feel like, nah, you can redeem yourself depending on what kind of stuff you do?
I don't know. It's weird because we're in different times. Like, I couldn't imagine people doing this even 10, 15 years ago, but it's like we're in the modern age. It's like the age of no shame. Where it's like, people are like, you should have shame if you have shame, It's kind of like,
bring back shame.
One of those things. Like, there's no shame in life. Just be who you are, no matter what variation or what roads you try to shortcut.
Some things you just shouldn't do. And this OF thing, people should just stay away from. Don't do it at all.
And then what do you think about the ones that toe the line where they may not have a link, but they're like one of those workout girlies? And then it's like every video is like them doing squats right in front of the camera.
For the streets. Don't mess with them. You can't.
They have like supplement sponsorships, but they're still just getting paid because they get likes and comments.
Recreational use only. Pump and dump.
That's not what I was asking, but thank you. Thank you for telling us.
I feel about them. Pump and dump. Don't mess with them.
What you do to Instagram fitness models. Comment down below if you're an Instagram fitness model and you would like to get pumped and dumped by Felix Supreme 305.
Horrible.
No, that's not a good selling point?
No, horrible.
I'll try better next time.
Play the music, DJ.
Welcome to the halftime show, Tales from the Crib. We let you know what's going on, what's new, and what you can expect from TFTC Networks. Yes, this podcast is coming to you one day out of the week. We don't know if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But just keep your eyes open. Hit the notification bell.
We getting back
and we'll let you know.
We getting back to Tuesdays, man. We got one
or Monday.
We got when we record on Monday.
Record on Sunday.
Record on Monday.
Sunday.
Today's not Sunday.
Yeah, but last week we did Sunday.
No, we're going to start recording on Tuesday. Remember the thing said number one days is Tuesdays to drop. So record on Monday.
Start calling you the Tuesday special.
Record on Mondays, drop on Tuesdays. That's going to be the new day we're going to start dropping because we got one more episode of the NFL show, which is next week. Tomorrow. I guess we've been on technical.
And then it'll be NBA coverage. We won't do a crazy long show. We'll do segment shows that'll be shorter. That'll be fun on TFTC Sports. If we do ever a sports segment on this show, the clips will be on TFTC Sports. And then all the clips here, you don't have to go anywhere else. They're all on Tales from the Crib. So if they're the celebrity news or current events news, all the clips from that will be here on this channel. So you don't have to go anywhere at all. But Tales from the Crib, TFTC Sports, TFTC Gaming dropping new videos. I dropped a Dead Space video. Did playing the remake of that. That's getting some views. I dropped a 2K video. My co-host, I don't know. I think he died on the gaming channel. I'll have to check if he's on life support or not.
One more week, baby. We back on the gaming.
But speaking of being back on it, you need to check out Crib Reactions. We are a stone's throw away from 15,000 subs. By the time this podcast drops, I want us to have 15,000 subs on Crib Reactions. Our next goal there is 25,000 subs. My coach said we get 25,000 subs, he will do one full reaction with the shirt off for the ladies.
Hey, yo, whoa. Oh, yeah. Of course.
You're not trying to impress the ladies?
Patreon, baby, Patreon.
Oh yeah, check out our Patreon for Crib Reactions. Link on Crib Reactions videos. Yeah, we did Bruno Mars. People love Bruno Mars. We did XG. We did Illit, Nona, Central C, and the Odyssey movie trailer. Check it. Comment down below if you know what the Odyssey is and what else content you want from us, because we get it all. We got 4 channels, a Patreon, a TikTok, and 2 Instagrams.
Exactly.
And we're a 2-person operation.
Horrible. But yeah, yeah.
Well, 3, but Seth doesn't do any.
Horrible. But yeah, comment down below, man. How y'all doing this week? What y'all got planned for the year 2026, man? All my Capricorn stand up, man. Comment down your zodiac sign. Thank y'all for watching, man. Hit the hype button, man.
Oh, if y'all could do me a favor down in the comment section below, could y'all put the trash or the stank emoji and said, "In Capricorns, we do not trust."
What?
Because Cap and Capricorns
are the best.
Are the reason that you get gray hairs. So everyone comment that down below and say that Capricorns just need to do better. Do better.
Horrible.
You've seen that weightlifting dude?
What do you do?
The one that sends us, where he talks about like gym etiquette.
Yeah.
And he's like, you need to do better. But speaking of doing better, Ludacris, you need to do better, because he pulls out of Rock the Country Festival after backlash from his fans. Now, the only reason my co-host bought VIP front row tickets was for Luda, but he's not going to be able to see that because Luda is backing out after peer pressure. I cannot believe this, co-host. What are you going to do? You're just going to have to settle for Kid Rock.
I mean, I like Kid Rock.
And Blake Shelton. And Jelly Roll.
I like Kid Rock. I like Jelly Roll because I seen him do a lot of.
Coast is a MAGA.
I seen him do a lot of WWE wrestling things, so you know I'm a wrestling fan.
Who, Luda?
No, Jelly Roll. But I mean, Ludacris is dead wrong.
Nelly, my dog Nelly.
Yeah, Ludacris is dead wrong for this. I mean, he knew from day one. As soon as they told him that, oh, we finna sign you up for Rock the Concert Festival, that he should have said it's a no-go. You shouldn't have signed up, man.
I gotta check my email because, like, when did I agree to be a middle headliner?
Oh yeah, the other Gavin Country singer dude. It's a dude called Gavin. He's a country singer.
What's his full name?
Mariner Gavin.
No. A right there in the middle.
Gavin. I don't even see it. Where you at, Gavin? In the middle.
Yeah, in the middle, right here under Rock the Country, in the middle towards the bottom before it gets like smaller.
Rock the Country, Celebrity 250.
Down.
Kid Rock, Jason, Blake, Jelly Roll, Creed. Like,
go down like to the last row of this style.
Let me see. Ellen, John, Gavin Adcock.
Yes. You see, they signed me. I didn't know why they had to put my me cock on the bill. I know it's a pretty big headliner, but damn.
No.
I mean, if they're gonna put me cock on the bill, then I should be at the top.
No. Why you sound like your Irish accent? Why do you sound like Conor McGregor?
They're paying extra, Coast. They're paying extra.
Nah, but like I was saying before, man, the Rock the Bell Country Festival with Kid Rock, a lot of artists are gonna be there. You see Ludacris on there, you see Nelly on there, but Nelly's already canceled, so you know we ain't really worried about Nelly. Right now, we focus on Ludacris.
Doesn't Nelly have Ashanti?
Yeah, he does.
So how is it canceled?
Because he has
Ashanti. That means he's winning life.
I mean, yeah, on that part, but in music life, he's canceled when it comes to black people. But man, like I was saying before, man, a lot of people are upset at Nelly. I mean, a lot of people are upset at Ludacris because of this whole situation. It looks like here, as soon as they found out this flyer, they started blocking Ludacris on Spotify, on Apple Music, on playlists. A lot of people basically commented out. They said they're no longer listening to Ludacris anymore. And I mean, I feel exactly the same way they feel. Because you see what happened in Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is up here saying one thing and then turn around. Now she on stage with the ops. Then on top of that, you got Snoop Dogg. He's saying one thing and then he doing the bell with Donald Trump.
Because the ops pay.
I don't care about it. See, we ain't doing. See, in 2026, we ain't doing no more of that.
You want to hear the worst ops story that I heard today?
What?
This rapper is a young rapper. I have no idea what city he's from, but he's like, I almost died because I got sold out by this girl. She gave the ops the location. And they're like, what? How much money did they give her? And he's like, gang, they didn't even give her no money. And like, what'd they give her? He said a Chipotle bowl. He goes, I almost lost my life over $12.50.
That's horrible.
He said, I got shot 3 times.
See, it's just
a girl gave up, it was an accessory to murder for a freaking Chipotle bowl.
She's got here.
$12.50. She said, take that, mother effer.
Let me see, man. But like I was saying, man, we no longer accepting rappers taking the bag and just basically throwing a backhand to our community, man. We the ones that's been helping these people. We the ones that's been supporting Ludacris.
You been supporting Kid Rock?
Ludacris. We talking about Ludacris and Nelly and Snoop Dogg.
Supporting Jason Aldean?
No,
supporting Blake Shelton.
We ain't talking about them. We talk about the black rappers, man.
Supporting Brooks and Dunn.
No, we talk about the black rappers, man. So like we supported Ludacris.
Leonard Skinner.
We supported Nelly. We supported Nicki Minaj, and then like just turn their back. They supported their back on us, and like it just doesn't make any sense. Like it doesn't make any sense how they can just do this and they can expect that we're gonna support them, and we're not accepting it no more. Like that's why they getting blocked. And I fully support that. Like you shouldn't be supporting this movement with the whole Rock the Bell.
Where's the same energy tour for Snoop Dogg when he performed at the
Rock the Bell thing? The Bell thing. It was only reason that
he's not canceled. I saw him on The Voice having a good time. I saw him calling a playoff game having a great time. And everyone's Uncle Snoop's so funny. Uncle Snoop's the coolest.
That's the white people over there saying he the coolest. That's them giving him the consistent jobs. We don't say that no more. Every time we see Snoop Dogg up there, we like, okay, yeah, he did. We don't mess with him like that. He's Uncle Snoop still, but we don't mess with him like that. That's it. Like he ain't.
I saw your people's comment. Love you, Snoop.
Nah.
He's on Instagram, your people's.
Nah, never that. You don't see any of that.
Uncle Snoop's the GOAT.
You don't see any of that happening. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, it's just crazy where we are at a time. I remember when Jeezy came out and then he was supporting.
You remember when Jesus walked?
When Jeezy came out and he was supporting Barack Obama. He was doing my president is black thing. We love that. We love that and everything. But then now we look at this. Now we going to a point where like these people. Like they showing their true colors now. You got Lil Wayne out here saying, "Oh, all people matter." We had Lil Wayne almost got canceled.
Oh yeah.
He said all lives matter when that happened.
He said white lives matter.
See,
because he said they buy more albums.
Exactly. Horrible.
I'm just kidding.
He did say that. He said that. He said they go to my shows, go to my concerts. He said something around that. He said something around that situation.
But is this a video here?
No, it's not a video. It's just showing you a list of everything that's going on. But I mean, that's how I feel about
for my ad cop.
But that's how I feel about this whole situation. I feel like, I mean, if you a rapper or if you anybody in the black community and then like you basically use us to build up your career, then you turn around and do something like this knowing that they don't support any cause, any actual cause that you supposed to be that supported you. You shouldn't be doing this. What do you mean
they didn't support any cause that he supports? It's a lie.
They don't support anything that we black people did to do.
Yes, they do.
Like what?
They support Ludacris. They support Nelly.
Nah, that's not.
Is that not members of the black community?
No, they have to do something.
So Nelly and Ludacris aren't members of the black community.
They have to do something for the black community.
So they're Hispanic now.
You can call them what you want to call it, but we don't support them over here. We not supporting.
They're literally giving money to the community.
No, they're giving money to them to sell
who
out.
are part of the community.
They're giving money to them to sell out. It's not like Ludacris said, "Oh, they're giving me this."
People will just never be happy.
Listen, man, all money ain't good money. You ain't gotta accept it. Ludacris did.
So I'm telling you what, if Rock the Country offered us,
we're not doing it.
20 bands a piece to do a live podcast before they kick off the music, where we talk for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you're gonna be like, no, screw Rock the Country, screw Kid Rock, screw Nelly, and screw Luda, and we're not gonna take that check.
I'm gonna go up there and talk about how they making America pussy and how they need to start treating people a lot more better, and how like they need to start they need to start treating people a lot more better. They need to stop giving so much funds to people overseas, because it's crazy as hell how we as Americans, we ask for some money. They always say, well, we broke. You know, we give y'all money, it's going to depreciate the currency value. But then as soon as Timbuktu starts crying, they want to make all this money.
That's how you make people not hate you. You can get two birds with one stone. When you get paid for the
saying
venue.
I'm saying it all.
No, that's what I'm saying. You get paid, right? And then you go to the venue and you do the show, and then you're on stage and be like, we need money for the poor. We don't need money for wars. Just like Tupac said.
Exactly.
They got money for war, but not to feed the poor.
I'm going to go up there on my Malcolm X type stuff. I'm going to go up there and talk about the Epstein files.
I would not go up there on my Malcolm X.
I go up there
because that didn't end up good for him.
Listen, man. I'm going out like a gangster. I'm going out there saying that. I'm saying, listen, man, the Epstein files is some BS. Y'all keep giving this stuff with everything redacted.
Man. You messed up, co-host. So everyone, let's go ahead and take one strike on my co-host's black card, because he has not mentioned. We are now an hour and 4 minutes into the podcast, and he has not mentioned anything about MLK Day. So I want to give a big shout out to MLK, because I still got to hold it down for the ones that held it down for the rest of the world. I didn't forget about you, but my co-host sure enough did. I want to make sure I brought that up, where he's supposedly so concerned on the Rock the Country event, but he's not concerned enough to remember Martin freaking Luther King Jr.
You know what's funny? Before we started the podcast, I thought about that. I said, I definitely need to remember to mention that in the beginning, but then I forgot it.
I tried to give you a chance, but we hit the hour mark, and I was like, he failed. So that's a strike. Everyone put one strike in the comments down below.
Yeah, man, I'm grateful for MLK, man. He did a lot, man. I have a dream speech. It was a lot. It's messed up how they tried to ruin my dog reputation. I'm talking about B. Simone and them, trying to say he wasn't great, man. I'm talking about, the people that tried to drop them MLK files, saying that the FBI was following them, saying he was messing with white women. Forget all y'all. Shame all y'all.
I don't know
for
about him messing with whatever women.
They did.
They said that. The FBI was definitely messing with him.
Exactly, man. It's a lot of crazy.
That's one of those things. It's one of the facts you could just leave out.
Exactly, but y'all comment down below how y'all feel about the situation. I ain't trying to get banned with my political views, but
yeah. Just remember that Chico Grande, Chico to the 2, absolutely loves MLK and RIP MLK.
What?
And my co-host Felix Supreme 305 from Florida.
I love him too.
Said, let's move on quickly. So I said, let's have a moment of silence for a legend. My co-host was ready to move on to the next topic. So everyone remember that in the comment section down below and say Chico for president. But is there anything else, co-host, before we move on?
MLK the GOAT.
No, it's crazy how your tune has changed. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Speaking of tunes changing, Cenat releases a video called I Quit on his YouTube channel. I quit thinking in my head. Now he only thinks out of his ass. I'm just kidding. He says he has goals I want to achieve, and he's mad that he's not pursuing them. So let's watch this video clip and see why everyone's hating on Kai's new journey and saying that it's performative. Let's see what's going on.
I feel like sometimes people need to self-reflect and take a step back from the broad perspective of what their life has been. I believe that there is more to this world that is much better than myself. The energy and passion to want to do more is within me.
I'll show you a violin.
That is why I quit. I quit thinking in my head of the goals I want to achieve and not pursuing them, because I'm primarily known for one thing and super scared to step out that box and try new things. I quit.
He's like, he quit it all. So if you don't know, man, this famous streamer Kai Cenat said he's quit streaming, and now he's gonna start doing different things like fashion, which came out of left field out of nowhere because nobody knew he was the fashionista. I mean, but it is what it is. I fully support him, man. I hope he basically makes the greatest fashion of all times. But it seems like since the last stream, Marathon 3 back in September, he's been listening to what people have been saying. What is Cenat famous for? He just famous for just pressing the button. He don't got no talents. He ain't doing anything. And it looks like Cenat is listening to that, and he's basically gonna do something that basically leaves his imprint in the world to show that I am great at something, and
he feels like that imprint is fashion.
I mean, it's something is better than nothing. It can't be.
Yeah, I saw a clip of him making a purse, and it looked horrendous.
I mean, it's the first thing. You gotta start off small, make it big. I was watching the stream, and they were talking about how a lot of fashion designers and a lot of fashion companies start off with t-shirts because t-shirts are a lot cheaper to make. And then you start off with your niche, so start off with what you're good at, and then you work your way up to other things like that. I think Louis Vuitton is known for luxury, luggage and everything like that. But then you make separate things, but you're known for what you're known for. So I mean, he's just basically trying different fabrics, learning different patterns and everything like that. You gotta respect it.
Yeah, I seen where he said that, or they were doing a vlog video, and he was watching the origins of Louis Vuitton.
Mm-hmm.
He was gonna learn all the secrets. I know people think that it's performative. People think it's for YouTube. When streamers or anybody or gamers or anybody that's online says that, oh, I'm quitting this, and then that video gets 30 million views. Because they're like, no, what? You can't be quitting. And then they're like, psych.
True.
I quit. I'm quitting for a month.
True. Yeah. I don't think he's quitting I don't think he's quit streaming. I feel like basically what he's doing is, I mean, he's still on YouTube. I mean, he's still posting, but he's not doing a consistent 24 hours. You're not seeing him for 24 hours. He's recording.
Yeah,
and
those mafia-thons were for a whole month at a time.
Exactly. So he's recording. He's basically doing some recording, and then he edited and he getting it edited, and then he posting it up. It's still on YouTube. He's still getting paid off of it. So he's still getting paid off of YouTube and everything like that. But he's just consistently streaming. But I mean, Cenat, I mean, he's did a lot. He's accomplished a lot. He got the AMP crew. He got them popping. He got them deals. He was on He got Kevin Hart on the show. Then on top of that, he was in movies like The Good Burger. And on top of that, he got that dude Ray. He got that dude Ray famous.
Yeah, Ray.
So I mean,
Ray's pretty cool.
Exactly. Then on top of that, he got the Clover Boys. He made them a little household name to the kids. People always watch them.
They should have never made them famous.
I mean, hey, he did a lot. So I mean, I'm real proud of Cenat. I really hope when he's on his new endeavors with the whole fashion thing and working out and learning how to read, I hope he accomplishes goals. Because I mean, I really feel
we're making fun of his reading skills.
Exactly. I really feel like you don't want to get boxed into a box where you feel like you can't get out of. You feel like you can't get out. You just stuck doing one thing. Because it's hard.
I like that clip where he's wearing the hat where the brim's cut off.
You mean the bucket hat?
No, it was like a baseball cap, but the brim was cut off.
That was old school. They used to do that back in the day.
They cut off half of it down the middle.
Mm-hmm. They used to do that back in the day. But my question is, what is the real reason why you think Cenat is leaving the streaming world? Is it because
I think it's mental fatigue that he's had to do multiple mafia-thons where he's streaming for weeks, if not for a month, straight, and that puts a toll on you. And then really feeling like he's kind of already got to the point where he can't top himself with all the mafia-thons. Mm-hmm. So he's like, what is left for me just to have not as good mafia-thons?
True.
Or just stream all the time and just interview random celebrities, or what do I want to do? I want to do something more than that. So then he's getting into all this fashion. But some people forget, if you're good at what you do and you're killing it in the game, why not stick with your good at? It's we've seen academics evolve over the years, but he's still basically done the same thing for over a decade, closer to 15 years now. And people talk trash about him, but they always tune in when he gets an interview. 100% of the time.
Yeah, they definitely do tune into him 100% of the time. But when thinking of the whole streamer world and what you can do, I mean, there's only so many things. Like you see, I Show Speed. He's over there going to Africa. So you got that thing you can do. Like you can go to Africa, or and like travel the world and do all that. Or I mean, you got Aiden Ross where you doing what he's doing. But I mean, I feel like one of the reasons why he's doing a whole little pivot is because I mean he's like,
social media get to him.
Social media got to him.
Now they're even talking more trash about him.
True. The whole fatigue of doing like the 30, 40 day streams, all those long marathon streams. And then on top of that, like people getting in trouble. Like you see, remember Duke Dennis getting arrested. You got the whole Tylil situation. And then you got whole Rakai and them. Like the only time you really watch Rakai and them is when they doing like some crazy stuff, like blowing up the house, basically blowing up rockets and riding dirt bikes in the house.
Yeah, so, or like breaking into somebody's room they're not supposed to be in and like destroying their stuff.
Exactly. It's like
Jackass.
It's like mischief stuff. Like you don't want to. I mean, I guess you don't want your brand to be just mischief stuff your whole life. You trying to pivot and do something different. So
maybe it feels like he's getting too old. Like maybe as a late teenager, someone in the early 20s, like partying, raging, and doing all that stuff is fun. But now that maybe he's getting toward his mid 20s, he's like, let me do something else. Let me be more serious. Let me maybe make a brand while the iron's hot. But a lot of people feel like it's just very performative. And not authentic, that he's like trying too hard to trying to be like a little Kanye West or something, or like, you know, all about it, or like, oh, like my mental mind is so messed up. Like mental health is 100% a thing that a lot of people need to work on, but it's almost like how people criticize like Kevin Love when he said he had such a hard time with mental health, and they're like, dude, get over it. You're a basketball player that's made over $100 million in your career. Like, stop saying you're sad and freaking play ball. It's almost like people are getting to that point with Kai.
You think
like,
so?
Just calm the F down and just do what you're good at. Stop making this harder than it needs to be. They need to try to find some life mission. You know, not everything is about finding some life mission where you're like trying to save the planet or save the world or save a bunch of people. Like sometimes it's just like you're an entertainer, and that's like you saving people in your own way by providing them, you know, entertainment or escape for them, their reality. You know, so I don't know.
I guess, man, comment down below if you think my co-host is right. I mean, and also comment down below what kind of fashion you think Kai Cenat finna make. Is it gonna be some purses, some handbags,
some kilts?
It could be. It could be.
Just making some stuff for you.
It could be. But speaking of making some stuff, we finna make this right here, man. Next topic right here. What we got?
Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. Almost thought it was Antonio Daniels. That'd have been funny. Almost get into a fight. Don't come at me with no S and D. With no D S-ing. Say it again. That will go bad. Almost sounded like Friday. We got a video clip. Let's see what's going on.
Mail due to America to bring it down. I'm not getting into that. You dancing around it. No, and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass. But I don't. Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody. Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do. Nah, see, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So fix that. You doing it right now. I don't suck dick, homie. You doing it right now. Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that. Listen. So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit. I'm going to give you the same energy you give me. Let's switch seats. Let's switch seats. I'm winning. Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit, homie. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad. Call it what you want. I don't do no dick sucking, homie. You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You okay, but that gay shit, oh, you go. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Hey, homie, I tell you what. I'm right here. Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga. I'm from Detroit right now. Say I suck a dick again. I'm right here, right now. All right, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna respect you. Dance around it. Dance around it. No. I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation. We good. But you're not forcing up on me.
Yo, we good. I did already.
I don't do dick sucking shit. Put the microphone right now and go on back. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Homie, you just running your mouth. I'm not running my mouth. You running your mouth. I don't do no dick sucking shit. You doing this shit for the internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to save your time, no, hold on. If you want to say I'll show you I ain't doing it for the internet. If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say, Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay. No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
No.
This my show. This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with. See, I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
no, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Colleen, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now, because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
if you want to
okay,
get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to none of that shit, bro.
Here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you know.
See, exactly, man. What I would have did was I would have said exactly the same thing Corey Holcomb told him not to say again. I would have said it again, told him to come outside, and then sat back down and seen if he would have swung, because it looks like Corey Holcomb think people just would push over. And that's what it looks like here to me. But I mean, if you confused, you trying to know what's going on, who these people is.
I think Corey did too much and then realized he did too much. Because I think he got upset and then he went over and sat by him and was like ready to almost like swing on him. And I think once he saw it and got in front of him, like, oh man, maybe I'm doing too much. And then when Corey said like, I don't care about what you're saying, like, F all that, we can go outside, like, or like, I don't care what you feel about it. Like, that was his open invitation. Like, if you really feel that way, let's do it. And then if you watch like Corey just back down, he's like, no, I was just talking about this one thing about the de-essing thing, I was just saying, never say it again. And Anton didn't really care about none of that. I mean, for him to be like telling him you're not gonna do nothing, you're not about it, I ain't listening to nothing you're saying, if that's how you feel, we could step outside. And him just to like pivot and like take it down a notch, I think Corey took a little bit of an L.
Exactly. I feel the same way you feel. But if you wonder who these people are, man, you got
everyone knows who Corey Holcomb is.
You got Anton Daniels, a YouTuber. He has over 1.4 million subscribers on YouTube, plus 101K on another channel. He talks about like political things, daily news, basically political news, daily news, rap music news, and also dating. So he does a lot. And also, Corey Holcomb, like my co-host said, everybody knows Corey Holcomb. He's a comedian, and he has a podcast, 5150, with about like 500,000 subscribers on it. But I mean, this interview really should have never happened, because they're two different people. I mean, Anton,
two opposite.
Yeah, two opposite people. I mean, Anton, he's not the rah-rah person always trying to get in your face, always being all loud, calling people bees and everything. And then you got Corey Holcomb. I mean, Corey Holcomb's he live wire. He be going off. He goes off on people like Just Hilarious. I know he's beefing currently with her. Then he had the Darnell Rollins situations, and then the Ryan Davis situation. I mean,
yeah, you're right. Corey's known as being a hothead, so that's why it's kind of surprising to seeing that Anton met his energy, and then Corey kind of went to like kind of diffusing it.
Exactly. That's what I said. What I said in the beginning. Like, if I was like, I would have did the same thing Anton did. I would have said, all right, come outside. He went, come on, say it again. And then I was, all right, so you ain't coming outside, so I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to sit down, because at the end of the day, like, this is your show. So either you finna not do anything and they finna clown you in the comments, or you finna swing off on me and it's finna be Royal Rumble in here, WWE 2K26. I mean, I wouldn't sue. I wouldn't sue anything, but I feel like, other people might sue. That's really some pussy shit if you sue, if you do want to antagonize the fight. Like Corey Holcomb started the whole thing. Corey Holcomb brought the nigga.
That's the whole thing now. People love rage baits. And they're like, oh, he fell for the rage bait.
Then you're gonna look extra soft. So that mean like, so if you sue
I'm just saying that people look at stuff different nowadays.
True.
It's like in our time, you would look cottonelle soft. But in today's time, people be like, oh, that was a successful rage bait.
See, horrible. Now you try to be a million. See,
that's why they say the streets are a myth, because kids made snitching cool.
See, horrible. Snitching ain't cool at all.
And now you can rage bait and get points.
That's just disrespectful. I mean, like, but this whole situation's crazy. I mean, and then on top of that, as soon as Anton Daniels left, Corey Holcombs wanted to start throwing a whole bunch of more shade on him, saying, "Oh yeah, you come in here with this other girl, it's not your wife," and everything like that.
Yeah, that was messed up. I think Corey definitely lost double points for getting that loud, switching seats, getting right up in his face. Anton saying we could do whatever you want to do. We could go outside if that's if you're really that upset about it. And him turning down the fade, and then the man leaving, him trash talking like he was when he got over and sat by him. Trash talking to that level, but he didn't have that energy when he said come outside.
Exactly.
And then he's just losing there, and then on top of that, snitching at the end, saying you didn't even come here with your wife. You brought some random girl with you. You out here dry snitching. So it's just like, I don't know. I think Corey, like,
sometimes I be wondering, like,
Corey just like took too many L's in this.
Exactly, took too many L's. Sometimes I be wondering, like, would Corey be going? I was like, is he drunk? Like, is he off or something like that? Cause why are you acting like this? Like, you could never. I understand like how you feel like, oh, the white man did this, and you ain't finna bow down, you ain't finna kiss no ass. But I mean, you just be snapping on everybody. Like, you don't care. You just be snapping on everybody. I haven't seen you fight anybody. I think this is the closest I've ever seen you coming close to a fight. So, I mean, it's just not looking good. I mean, I feel like
he got close and then he turned that shit down.
Turned it down. I feel like, yeah, a lot of people are gonna roast Corey Holcomb about this whole situation.
And then he turned it right back up when he left.
Exactly. It's performative.
It's my show. I do what I want.
Exactly. This is hard. It's just hard. But then on top of that, it's performative, and then on top of that, I would say it's even more performative because you did it on your show and you put it on your YouTube, so you finna get views off of it. But I watched the most recent episode, like the Corey Holcomb episode. He cut this all off. Like this whole little segment right here, he cut it out. He cut it out.
Yeah, because he got embarrassed, man. He probably didn't want it up anymore.
True. Because I feel like if he thought that he won the situation, he probably would have left it up there. Cause would you have if you would have?
Yeah, if I won, I'm leaving. I'm leaving that W in the world to see.
Exactly.
If I took a loss and it's my channel, I might disappear.
Might disappear. Oh Lord,
I just had to disappear.
But I mean, you got
shout out for Anton. I didn't think he would stand on 10 like that because Corey really goes at it, especially when he's there by himself or just with his own crew, and even sometimes with his guests, he doesn't hold back too much. So for him to really get down on Anton like that, and Anton be like, if that's how you feel, and let's do it, and Corey actually turned down the fade, that's like going on the road and winning a playoff game. So shout out for Anton.
You'll be surprised what happens.
I like Corey. He's pretty funny sometimes, but sometimes he does too much. So this is kind of funny.
Yeah, it definitely is kind of funny. But you guys comment down on the situation. Do you feel like we wrong, man? Corey Holcomb's got the W in this. Or you feel like we right? But moving on, man. We finna move on to some skateboard news. What we got, co-host?
We got professional skateboarder Chris Jocelyn discusses a lawsuit that came with doing a 360 flip down El Toro High School 20 stair set. And they were saying, did he shut down this spot forever? Let's check out the video clip and see what's going on.
So, very rare that a skate trick creates
lawsuits.
So the whole skate industry is buzzing, but then all of a sudden, and you got people at your door, right?
With a badge on their hip saying, sit down, we got to talk to you. We're on our way out the door to go get my daughter from school. It was like, I don't even know what he had a badge on his hip. Some lady with a manila folder. She opens it up, shows me the cover. I was like, you want me to sign that? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. I wish I did, though. It's you? I was like, yeah. She's like, well, we have you on video doing this, that, and that. I was like, no, you don't. She said, we want to know who's going to fix the damages. And I said, not me. Here's a phone number. I got to go get my daughter from school. Goodbye.
Wow.
And I watched them call my agent from my driveway as I drove off to go get my daughter from school.
Are you
now
just
I'm tripping.
waiting?
Now I call him and I'm like, hey, someone's going to be calling you in a minute. He's like, what you mean? I'm like, But when they showed up at my doorstep, they only wanted like $6,000 apparently is what they said it was.
Okay.
Hey, we'll give you the money and let's like work things out to where I go to the school, do demos and like, work things out with the school to where it works out for everyone. I'll explain why this is dangerous, don't do it, this, that, and the other happening. And now they're fast forward, they're a little more money into it. It's a whole big theory right now. So
Right.
Yeah.
Talk about like 5 digits rather than like 4.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, they're in the The criminal
Dude, they
baby.
should put that up at the high school, dude. That should be like a whole poster or something.
Right.
cover
We
is
got
the
hit
high
with
school.
the cease and desist
Yeah.
from them as well.
Wow.
That's the top of it. They're putting planters in, going to work on El Toro, fixing it so nobody can go back. It's shut down. Obviously making it so you can't skate it anymore.
Right. It just adds to the fairy tale of it, man.
Yeah.
Like
No, for sure.
Oh.
I fucking tripped with that.
Man, that's an epic clip. Shout out Chris Johnson for doing that. It's a trick that's been meant to be done. He did it 8 years ago, but he only rode away for 3 seconds, and then his truck broke and he fell off. So like it was kind of like no one really counted that, and he had injuries and his own things going on. Where it took him 8 years. He finally got sober, got in the gym, got his body right, and then went there with his kids and his family. And Trey flipped El Toro. That's absolutely crazy though that they're trying to get him with the lawsuit. Probably for like cutting open the gate or doing stuff like that. But I don't know, a gate doesn't cost no $6,000, $10,000 or whatever, they're trying to charge him. It's absolutely ridiculous. So hopefully he gets away with it. My co-host sent a video clip of the actually updated El Toro, and it looks like that they did kind of get, put for like the run up and the landing, put like rivets in the ground, where it'll make it, like kind of slow you down before you launch or mess up your landing. But they're super close together. They actually don't know what they're doing, because they would, if they had them a little bit farther apart, would make it impossible. But since they're so close, you can maybe get through that. And then skaters love using Bondo, so you could Bondo the top a little bit, Bondo the bottom, and have a completely smooth launch and land. And El Toro's not dead, but this is 100% the best flip trick that's ever been done down it, and he won freaking skater for the year for this, but then again, you're rewarded with the lawsuit. But Coast, as a non-skater, how are you feeling about this this topic and seeing that you can get sued for dropping hammers?
Man, I feel like it's just dead wrong. I feel like the school El Toro, they just picked on Chris because he was the most famous person that was there, that had a little clout on him that they can get some money off of. Because because you already know that a lot of other people already skating El Toro. They had a lot of other a lot of people are showing camera footage of this, because that's one thing you do notice about skateboard is like they always record it. Like every time they do a trick, they gotta record it. They gonna post it somewhere just to prove that they did it. So there's a lot of people were showing that they were jumping off this 20 staircase set. And them just going off of Chris, and then first charging them $6K, and then later on charging them double
10K
digit
or 100K, whatever they were saying.
Like no more than
they're
it's
chasing
5 digits, so it's more than 5 digits only supposed to be is 99K.
Yeah. I don't know how much they're suing them, but
that's the most it could be is 99. But
sounds like they're taxing them.
We definitely taxing them. I feel like that's just dead wrong. I feel like what they're doing is they're taxing them for basically, like you said, cutting
open
the
thrasher cover.
Yeah, cutting off the gate. They basically trying to cover it all. They basically like replacing the stairs and doing all this stuff, and basically doing all this stuff to stop people from scanning off of it again. But I feel like them trying to make an example off of them is just wrong. Like you see it a whole bunch of people already doing this. You should just basically lock it up and then just do basically put this little stilt things on the rails and just call it a day. Yeah. Stop trying to get all the money from Chris, because I don't feel like he has all that money to just be given. Like you're not gonna get this money. Like you just wasting time, because almost 100, basically 99, almost up to 99K.
Yeah, hopefully we find out later on the exact amount they sued him for. But yeah, it's super unfortunate because, like you said, many skaters have been there before and they kind of just let it go. But since he gets a Thrasher cover, gets Skater of the Year, they're like, oh, you want some money, so you could give us some money, or you blew up the spot. Now everyone wants to come here again. So now we got to remodel it so that way people don't skate here, and that costs X amount of dollars, and you got to pay for that. It's just crazy how they're just trying to get him like kind of to cover this. And, he even tried to meet them halfway by saying that, You know, he'll pay. He'll also do demos. He'll even speak to the kids and tell them about the dangers of skateboarding or why you should wear pads or that he's a professional and all that stuff so kids don't try to do, you know, extreme sports like him. But they didn't want none of that. They just want the money. So we'll definitely have to see if they end up getting the big bucks or if he finds a way to get out of this with his lawyer.
He should find a way to get out of it because I mean a lot of people scared of this, and like we even looked at videos where like one dude was showing a whole bunch of edits of like a whole bunch of people skating in El Toro. So I mean them going after Chris is just, I mean that's crazy. Like I don't know. I just don't know. But I mean, I understand where they coming from with schools, how it's dangerous. I mean, 20-foot stairs. You see people, they scorpion, they eat concrete real bad. Shattered
Some of
teeth,
his falls
concussions.
were pretty bad, but not bad. He knows how to fall, so he's able to kick the board out and land. But when you're jumping down 20 stairs, there's really no good way to land. Like, I don't know if you know, like our local Fiesta, Texas, that like that big wooden stair set you walk up to go to the water park. That's a 20 stair. So that's clearing that with a skateboard.
Couldn't do
through
it.
the air.
Couldn't do
So
it.
yeah, it is super wild to do a trick that hard because really people have only like kick flipped, ollied it, nollied, back 180, like kick flip, melon, like just a handful of stuff's been down it, switch ollie. But a 360 flip to flip the board that much and be able to catch it down something that massive, definitely see why he got Skater of the Year. Well deserved, and hopefully his sponsors. I think he's sponsored by Red Bull, Lakai, a couple other big name sponsors. If they're really being a jerk to him, they need to step up and cover those costs. But
What's the most stairs you ever seen somebody jump? Yeah, comment down below. What's the most stairs you seen somebody jump? I see the 20 stairs, so I mean we already got that down pat.
That's pretty close. What is it? Hollywood High is like a 16, so this is even bigger than that. In Barcelona, Spain, the flip skateboards, they skated one stair set. I think Diego Butcher from Toy Machine ollied it. I don't know if he tried to. I don't remember if anyone's actually landed it, but in the video, Ali Boulala, he tried to ollie it, and they even showed his fails made it into the video, but that shit was like a 25-30 stair.
Ooh, golly.
And he was, not even doing anything. He's just literally jumping down at no trick. That's how
an acid drop?
That's how big it is, yeah. Comment down below. My co-host was trying to show me that the kids these days are calling caveman acid drops. So comment down below if you know what's going on.
Exactly. But moving on, man. We got co-hosts.
We got Golden State Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga has demanded a trade away from the Warriors as he becomes eligible to be moved as of Thursday. He's demanding a trade. He wants to be moved. He signed a 2-year extension, and things are still not working out. He thought with Jimmy Butler, Draymond, and Curry that he would find his way in the offense with their kind of motion offense and that he could, get like to all-star numbers. But he's actually been playing pretty bad, so bad that he's find himself not in the rotation at all because Kuminga's more of an isolation player or someone that takes advantage of a mismatch. And the Warriors don't play that at all. So I think he just feels sorry for himself and stops trying on defense where he's good and stops looking for a shot on offense. And he almost leaves Steve Kerr no chance but to bench him. But Jimmy Butler just tore his ACL. So it's going to be interesting to see if they move him or try to move him with a piece and a pick to try to get another starter that can replace him and Jimmy Butler's production. But they've been used to out him. Jimmy Butler was actually getting really good and working well with the team. It'll be really interesting to see the moves that the Warriors try to make. But let's play this video clip that we got right here, and then we'll see what's going on.
MJ, the Jonathan Kuminga Golden State Warriors relationship is fractured. It is non-existent, specifically the relationship between Steve Kerr and Jonathan Kuminga. It's been described to me as fractured beyond repair, completely deteriorated. And everyone in that Warriors building knows that Jonathan Kuminga wants out. He's been wanting a trade out of Golden State, and tensions have only risen over the last several weeks when he's basically been banished. He's the 4th highest paid player on the Warriors, but he has not been in the rotation. So the Warriors have been canvassing the trade market for Jonathan Kuminga. 2 teams that have stood out with interest, mutual interest. Jonathan Kuminga has interest in them. They have interest in Jonathan Kuminga, are the Sacramento Kings and the Dallas Mavericks. He's got a unique contract structure,
No
a
use for him
team
in
option
Dallas. 20
next
small
season
forwards.
that allows him to be a little bit more trade eligible and really a viable option on the marketplace. So whether you and the Warriors believe Jonathan Kuminga is a star or not, he wants to get a trade elsewhere to see whether he is the all-star that he believes in himself.
I don't know if Kuminga's an all-star, but I definitely think he could be a high-level player and 100% a starter. He could start as small forward for a lot of teams, and if they're playing small ball, maybe a little bit of power forward. But one team that he didn't mention is the Los Angeles Lakers. They're looking for a wing defender and someone that can help with the scoring load, but also is good at defense, and kind of Kuminga fits all of those. They may be looking to get rid of Gabe Vincent or Maxi Kleba or Hachimura is possible on the trade block. They want to keep, Luka, and they also want to keep Austin Reeves. So it'll be interesting to see what type of package, because they could offer 1, 3 guys, maybe 2 guys in a pick, and see if maybe they could get Kuminga from the Warriors. But I don't know if the Warriors are interested in helping the Lakers, because LeBron's definitely Curry's rival. But what are you thinking, Koas, about Kuminga's current situation with his minutes, him not playing, him being a guy that can score 15, 20 points a game every night and not playing, and what team do you think that he fits best with for his future?
I honestly feel like this is just a disaster. I blame Steve Kerr 100% for this, because he's still stuck on this old Splash Brothers routine. Like, you haven't evolved. Like, you doing the same thing you was running with Steph Curry and Clay. I understand if it don't broke, don't fix it. But I mean, it's broken now. It's broken. We need to call somebody in to repair this.
Clay was down. They let Jordan Poole fill the role, and they won another one.
Exactly, but now you done left both of them out. You done traded both of them. You don't have no more Jordan Poole. Klay Thompson is old as hell. All you got is what, that post dude, and you got Podziemski. Is it Podziemski? They don't shoot as a high clip as them. And now you got Kuminga. Kuminga doesn't really shoot. He just drives to the basket and dunks, and he's great at.
He can shoot threes. He's not like someone that you can just disrespect and help on every play. Like, you can't leave him alone in the corner. So he could shoot threes, but he's definitely way better at attacking the rim. I think the problem is that he just didn't like standing around too much with Curry, running around a million screens and, setting him up when he wants to actually, do his own work and get his own shot.
Exactly. And then, like I said, man, Steve Kerr is just a bad coach. It's like we had that center they drafted, James Wiseman. Like, they tried to develop him, that didn't work out. So, I mean, I feel like it's just time to move on from Steve Kerr. You holding the team back, like you over here trying to do this old Splash Brothers routine. But Steph Curry's like, what, 3 to 5 years before he's out the door. So you need to start implementing some new stuff, because I mean, Steph Curry's about to retire soon. I mean, this is just a disaster. I don't know what they're gonna do. And like you just said earlier, Jimmy Butler's now gone. Jimmy Butler's gone with the ACL injury. You already know how that is. That's a season-ending injury.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. If they move Kuminga, they 100% need a starter. That's why I could see them maybe going for Hachimura and Vincent or somebody. Exactly. They don't really need Vincent, but maybe Hachimura or Maxi if they want 2 bigs, or power forward centers.
Or I can see them getting somebody that listens, because like you said, they want Kuminga to stand in the corner and shoot the ball. So I mean, PJ Washington, that's something that PJ Washington was doing a lot of, just standing in on the baseline and just shooting the ball. So like he's like Sham just said, like maybe Dallas Mavericks would be a good fit.
They don't need, man. They got Cooper Flagg, Najee Marshall, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
They got a bunch of people playing
But who the small forward?
Depends on what lineups they go with.
It should be PJ, but I mean,
PJ or Najee.
Exactly.
PJ Washington or Najee Marshall.
But now you're gonna have
or Cooper Flagg if you're playing 2 bigs.
Exactly. But now you're gonna have somebody that's gonna be able to cut to the basket and dunk, because you already see what's going on. Anthony Davis, he's paper mache. He's getting injured all the time. Cooper Flagg, he can shoot the 3 and drive to the basket. But I mean, that's all you have. So I mean, I can definitely see Kuminga going there. I don't see Kuminga going to the Kings. I mean, that really doesn't. I mean, now it makes sense, because I mean, you need a starter. You get DeMar DeRozan. You can get DeMar DeRozan or Zach LaVine.
It doesn't make any sense at all. The Kings are like way too many 2s and 3s.
You need a starter though. You need a starter now. So it does make sense. You need a starter.
Unless you're trading like Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan for Kuminga.
You're not getting both.
Then that makes perfect
sense. That's too much money. Because Kuminga right now is on a 2-year, $46.8 million contract. You already know Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan contracts is way more. Like, it's gonna be too much. They can't do that. So they get one of them.
Yeah.
So I would say Zach LaVine would be the best.
Guy, one small.
I say Zach LaVine would probably be the best one, because I feel like he can shoot a lot better than DeMar DeRozan. if you did go that route. But like, I don't feel like you're gonna trade this team anybody. You're gonna trade Kuminga to anybody in the Western Conference to help them out. So most likely you're gonna send them to the East,
to Canada.
I mean, Canada got a lot of people. I mean, you could get RJ Barrett or Scotty Barnes. I can see that's going on. Nobody want Kuzma. Nobody. Let me.
Milwaukee.
No, nobody want that. Nobody wants that. I mean, I don't even know what. No, you can't get CJ McCollum because CJ McCollum just got traded to the Pelicans.
Trade him to the Pacers for one of those
young boys.
Yeah, one of their small forwards.
Nemhard and them.
No, Nemhard's the guard.
I thought he plays forward.
No. Plays the two. Okay. They have like two guys that play like the 3 and 4 that are like the same person.
I can see that.
I forget the name.
I mean, I can definitely see that happen. Or I mean, trading him to Miami, Tyler Hero. They already got a
stupid trade.
They already got a relationship. I mean, Corey. I mean, I don't think what's his name got it that way. I mean, that'd be a super trade. You think?
Yeah.
They need a guard.
For the Heat.
They need another.
I would need more than that.
You need more. I mean, you get Tyler Hero. You'll probably get the backup of you get the backup point guard they got. Holiday. What's he? Holiday? The backup point guard for the Heat. I mean, I don't.
What? Davion Mitchell?
Yeah, Mitchell. My bad, Mitchell. That's a Holiday. Davion Mitchell. Probably get him. Davion Mitchell. In the Arab Klay Thompson. You don't think so?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, I don't know. We gonna see. I mean, this whole Kuminga situation is just crazy. I mean, you comment down below what some trade locations that you think Kuminga can go to, because I mean, he's done with the Warriors. The Warriors are over with and done with. Dynasty's done with. It's just gonna be Clay and Draymond. That's just it. Clay and Draymond for 3 more years, and then once those 3 years over, Steph Curry gonna leave, Draymond gonna leave, and
Playing City.
Exactly, Playing City. But speaking of playing, man, it's trying to play in some music.
We got some new music for you to check out. Let's go ahead and make sure you are checking out our favorite picks. We got music mix number 5 with MAFTski and G Herbo.
Yep.
GWSM. Yeah, great video. Check it out. We got, I think, 500 videos now, so it's time for music mix number 6. I'll go ahead and make that soon. Let's check out the new music that dropped. We got A$AP Rocky, J. Cole, V's, Wiz Khalifa, a bunch of other people there. Yep. Let's see my co-host's pick of the week. We got A$AP Rocky. He rated this album a certified 6 out of 10.
That's
Let
a
me
lie.
know if you agree down below.
I rated it. This is like a 7.5. This is a 7.5 out of 10. I definitely got to rate it at that. I mean, it shows 15 songs here, but the 2 other songs, so it's 17 songs. I gotta say, out of all these songs, the ones I really don't like is number 9, number 10. And remember number 11, just those 3 songs. Besides that, all the other songs are amazing. Yeah, definitely got to listen to it. And definitely got to listen
I did like a handful of songs, but I didn't really care for Helicopters or
like Stole Your Flow?
Or Punk Rocky.
It's a rock song. So I mean,
it's not really.
Is that really think it's a rock song?
That's not punk.
But it's rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I pick. And like my co said, 130 first week sales, man. Shout out
Real
A$AP
streams,
Rocky.
25K.
Haters everywhere. But moving.
Someone that sold 75K. We got Johnny Cinco. My dog Johnny Cinco. Shout out to him releasing another project. If you ain't first, you're last. It's got 15 songs of greatness. He's got a song with YF and Lucci that's great. Young Funeral. I mean, the whole album's good. I love the song NCAA with Pop Lord. Bitch I Can't. Don't Save Her. Out of Control with Lucci. All great songs. Make sure you support Johnny Cinco. But like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Twitter at Papa O'Block, at Felix Supreme 305. Notification bell, hype. If you don't got nothing to say, just give us some emojis down below. Super thanks, all that good stuff. Scan the QR codes, like it, love it. TikTok to the left. Crib Reactions, our reaction page, IG on the top. Tales from the Crib, IG right below that. Scan the QR codes, pause the video, scan them, join our communities there. Let me get some music before we get the heck out of here. Some Gucci tunes.
Gucci.
There we go.
Oh, it's holiday season, nigga.
Thanks for watching. Tales from the Crib, episode 238. Bring it to you weekly. NFL video being filmed tomorrow, coming out Wednesday. Let's get it, let's go. And shout out to the U for falling to Indiana. Shout out Mendoza for being the realest soldier. Chico Grande, Chico the 2. Good Look Supreme 305. We will see you next week.